Going to other planets in video games has always been so fascinating to me, but what if you found something you weren't supposed to find? How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be the Infestor mod. So if you guys have played old school space build, you might remember these things. They look like bug baits, which are obviously from Half-Life 2. However, these are not bug baits, I promise you. No, these are the Infestors, and, well, like you'd probably expect, they infest your game. And there's multiple different versions. This right now is the growing form of it. You can see that it slowly grows, until eventually, once it gets big enough, it'll erupt into a small spore that will then go into another... Oh. What? What? Okay, where did that NPC come from? So I don't know exactly why they exploded, but this is already the first of one of many forms. So this is the Infestor Needler, and he's going to shoot out needles. As you can see, they're very aerial. Thankfully, they do not hurt us once we're in the air with no clip, but the second we go down, all those needles are going to spike into us and do a lot of damage. And the Needler is going to constantly keep shooting needles out until we die. So obviously we don't want that, so we're gonna have to take care of the Needler. But there's unfortunately a few of them. Okay, there's 3 of them. Never mind, I thought that was just 2. Now that... there's 4, okay. So now I think you guys can kind of see the issue I have here. And that is that, of course, they keep making new versions. So even if you kill 3 of them, there might have been 4 that were made previously that you didn't see. However, I think this is actually the last one, and unfortunately the Needler cannot, at least to my knowledge, cannot replicate itself into something different. So, if we were doing this on an actual server, that would be the end of that. So let's start from the beginning. This is the seedling, the beginning of the infestation. Eventually, this thing will turn into spreader forms, which is going to end up making all the other forms. And here we go. Oh, wait, did I just eat that? Oh, no, it's stuck on me. So this is kind of the issue right here. These spreader forms can stick to you, and what they do is they produce more of those egg-like forms. And then those seedlings eventually turn into more spreader forms, which, as you'd probably expect, spread even more of those seedlings, and it kind of just keeps going and going from there. In fact, can I get this? Okay. And then these turn into the factories, which make the rollers, which come after you, and then those can obviously make the needlers, and then we have the bombers, and even more. So a lot of cool things, but it takes a while to get it going. So all this isn't really that big of a deal. You can just get into your rocket, go out into space, and do whatever it is you wish. And of course, everything's all good, except for... oh. You realize you brought along a visitor, and now you've just spread the infection. This is the scary part of this whole thing. And by the way, while we're away from Earth, the infection is going on doing its own thing in the background. So I figure, why don't we speed this up along? What if we spawned a bunch of seedlings and see what happens? Alright, I've gone ahead and done timescale 4 so we can see things are going now at a much quicker rate. Definitely a lot of spread. In fact, some citizens are dying, which, by the way, I did not even realize, but there is a day and night cycle on Earth, which I think is pretty freaking cool. Let's go ahead and see how things are doing here. Okay. I think we can go ahead and say things are pretty hectic over on Earth. And over here, we can see things are, well, they're pretty much the same here. So thankfully, we can make them ignore us. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at what's going on here. So what is this giant thing? Well, I'm pretty sure this thing, if we actually bring it over here away from all the other things so we don't die horribly, let's go ahead and let this thing loose to see what it does. And oddly enough, it doesn't seem to do a lot. I mean, oh. Oh, that must be the factory. And these should be the rollers then. Oh. Oh yeah. Those are definitely some rollers. So for the infestors that move, they will even consume corpses. And I gotta warn you guys, it looks a little weird. Let's go ahead and spawn some Odessas here. I mean, look how quick they kill them. That is actually disturbing. All right, let's make them ignore. And look what they've done to Odessa. They're consuming his body, stripped of all of his flesh. It looks pretty grotesque, and as time goes on, they're going to slowly consume the corpse and then make even more. But while we've done this, we've kind of forgotten about the moon, so let's go back and see how our moon friends are doing. And, ooh. Yeah, it's safe to say that the moon is screwed. We can see a lot of these bigger ones. Again, these are like the factories. As you can see, they're just spewing out rollers left and right. And there's already quite a few rollers here. Wow, this one looks really extravagant. Look at that, looks like a roller mine. So what if we spawned NPCs on this one? Well, you're gonna see some green and pink. The pink are the needlers, but I'm pretty sure that's either the bomb or the acid. By the way, the acid is what does that whole stripping flesh thing, so that's why they look like that. Still pretty damn disturbing, and let's just see that once again. It's pretty insane how quick they die. So one of the most efficient killers, and they don't even really need to move all that much if they don't have to. In fact, they're pretty much focused on just reproducing right now and making new versions. Wait, what? What is going on down here? I didn't even realize there were so many down here for some... Oh, wait. I'm hearing people die. Yeah, buddy, you might want to get the hell out of here. So the lag should be an indicator that this is getting pretty severe. The fact that all this is kind of happening on an exponential rate tells you that pretty soon it's either going to be lag city or we're all gonna die. Surely some Combine can do something though, right? This is gonna be really laggy, guys, just a warning. Let's go ahead and see how Combine can handle the infestation. Alright, we gotta start killing some of these infestors. This is getting pretty damn bad. Alright, Combine, go nuts. Yeah, we got like single-digit FPS here. This is horrendous. But we can see the Combines going in. Unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight. This is what happens when you let it get too bad, guys. So you have to make sure that you keep the infestors in check. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a good, well-placed rocket. Hopefully that did something. Alright, we killed quite a few of them, but you know what? I think I know the real issue to this whole thing, and that is going to be the ones that fell down by the moon. Oh my god. There it is, friends. Right in clear view. This is where our lag is coming from. This is ridiculous. We definitely got to take care of this. Alright, well that was painful. So I went ahead and deleted everything and spawned quite a few new ones in. And now we're going to pit them against some Combine and we should get a more, well, less slideshow looking duel. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of them are still developing. Oh, that grenade's gonna really do some damage. Oh, but it did release one of the projectiles. Unfortunately, though, I don't think I gave the infestors enough time to prepare. Hey, they killed one of them, though. That's not too bad. So there you guys go. That was the Infestor mod. A mod that can really get out of hand very quickly if you're not careful. The numbers will multiply, and they'll even travel across different planets if you're not careful. So let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like this mod? How would you use it? And in which way would you survive the infestation? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. As always, leave a like, subscribe. All the mods are in the description. And until next time, before my game crashes, thanks for watching, guys, and farewell.